What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Seattle Mariners franchise here on MLB The Show 19. It is the All-Star break, so we're going to be showing you guys the AAA All-Star game, the Home Run Derby, and the Major League All-Star game. This is a look at the All-Star lineups. Obviously, this is the side we are on because Alfredo Escalera is an All-Star in AAA, so we will be player locking him in this very first part of the episode. Let's get into it. All right, here's Escalera in the field in the top of the first, and a fly ball to him, and he makes the catch to end the half inning. Now in the top of the second with a man on second base. He's got to go back to the wall to make this grab. He's going to tag up, get over to third, but Escalera makes the out at least. Nobody ends up scoring on that, so good pitching, good defense. Escalera's first at bat in the bottom of the second, and he can't beat out the throw. Now top of the third, here we go, back in left field for Escalera, and he's able to make the catch on the fly ball. Now bottom four, Escalera at bat, he's going to get a strikeout. Bottom six, he's got another opportunity, but he's going to line one right at the right fielder for the out. Now top seven, Escalera back to the wall, makes another nice grab at the warning track. And here he is, again top seven. He's got to do another good catch here as he's got to get out over there, making the catch on the line. Now we're actually taking a look here at our closer, Keith Lovett. He is going to give up a walk and then a liner over the third baseman. That's going to load the bases up here as we've got a two-run lead. Here's a ground ball, trying to go for two, and gets the double play, but a run does come home. Now Will Smith going to come in as a pinch hitter, and he's going to crack one here in the top of the ninth. That thing will reach the stands. It is gone. Will Smith, the player of the game with that two-run shot, and Keith Lovett going to take the loss here in this All-Star game. Kind of disappointing, not going to lie. No hits from Escalera. He played very good defense, however. Vran Haxon, you might remember him. He got the save in this one for the IL All-Stars, the International League All-Stars, as they are going to take down our All-Stars in this one. So now we go to the Home Run Derby. JD Martinez of the Red Sox, Mike Trout, Aaron Judge, Michael Conforto, Bryce Harper, and Rhys Hoskins, both off the Phillies. Paul Goldschmidt now with the Blue Jays, and Matt Adams of the Nats are in this one. So JD Martinez beats Adams, Conforto over Harper, Judge over Hoskins, and Trout over Goldschmidt. Then the next round, it's JD Martinez over Conforto and Aaron Judge over Mike Trout. So here is our final. Aaron Judge coming up to the batting plate, and he's going to get one. And then he will get another. He will get a third and a fourth home run. So 4 for Aaron Judge. We'll see if JD Martinez can do better than that. He got 5 in the second round. Oh, Aaron Judge had 5. So here's Martinez, 3 already. Looking good. Look at that one. Way out. 4 home runs, now 5 home runs, and there is his 6th for the win. JD Martinez will be your Home Run Derby champion here today. And I believe he won it last year as well. So JD Martinez, just a home run killer out here. So that takes care of that. And now we move into the All-Star game. Here's your National League All-Stars. Turner, Yelich, Seager, Harper, Acuna, Conforto, Moustakas, Adams, and Realmuto. Their pitcher will be Patrick Corbin. For our American League, it's Jose Ramirez. We got Xander Bogaerts in it. Mike Trout, JD Martinez, Castellanos, Mookie Betts, Paul Goldschmidt, Scooter Gennett, Danny Jansen, and Chris Sale will be our starting pitcher. So, of course, we're going to take Xander Bogaerts here and do what we got to do, as he is going to get a liner down the third base line immediately here with the second at-bat of the ball game. Can't get to second, but he will go to first. Nothing ends up happening of that. Again, another hit down the third baseline, but this time it is fielded and thrown on to first. Now with the bases loaded here's a nice catch. Throw it on to first. Why not, for good measure. Top of the sixth, it's a 1-1 ball game, and look at Bogaerts into the gap like he does in Seattle. And he's going to round first, get to second very easily. In this 1-1 game, nothing comes of it, and now he's got to make another defensive play here, charging the ball, throwing onto first, and getting the out. So we go to the bottom of the 10th now, and Ken Giles coming into the game here. He gets an out right there, and here is a liner down the first base line, very nicely defended, and Ken Giles will get himself the save in this one. He is the player of the game as well here in the 10th inning. So he wins All-Star Game MVP. You gotta like that. Somebody on our team doing something big. Bogaerts, he got a couple of hits, but nothing really happened for him. He was pinch hit for in the 7th inning. And as you can see, Sale gave up nothing, which was a very good job by him. So, looking good in this All-Star game. Not in the AAA All-Star game. But at least Bogaerts and Giles were able to make somewhat contributions to the teams. Andrew Miller is acquired by our division rival Angels from the New York Yankees. They're not playing well this year. That seems like a really bad deal for the Yankees, but whatever. I'm all for the Yankees making terrible deals, as now we go into some actual games that are going to count here as we're taking on the Oakland A's. They're only 2 games behind us, like 2.5 games behind us, and we really, really need to step on the gas here and kind of, for lack of a better phrase, step on their throats, as there's a good hit up the middle for Xander Bogaerts here in the bottom of the first inning. That'll bring up Anthony Rendon, who gets one past the first baseman, and that's going to put 2 on with only 1 away for Shed Long, who's going to rip one into center field, and that is going to get down. Shed Long for the RBI, and it is safe at the plate for Xander Bogaerts. Here's Mitch Hand Grenades, as he's going to rip this one out to center. It's going to be caught, but it will bring home a run on the sacrifice fly. Here's Bogaerts in the bottom of the 3rd. He's looking to start a little bit more trouble like he did before, as he gets on first base with the hit down the right field line. Now it's Rendon again, and these two just been strong today, a back-to-back punch. As now that's 2 on, 1 away. Once again, here's Mitch Hand Grenades, and he puts one up the middle. And that's going to bring Bogaerts coming around 3rd, coming home, and he will cross the plate before the throw. And that's going to make it 3-0. Here's Domingo Santana with a gapper in the right center field corner. And that's going to clear the bases and put him on second. Unfortunately, the next batter would end the inning. And here's Mitch Hand Grenades in the bottom of the 5th, sending him out again. That thing is gone. It's going to be 7 zipperoni. As now Murphy up at the plate. He's going to hit one down the third base line, and that's going to get all the way to the corner and be a nice double for him. That's going to start off the top of the 8th inning well here for the Oakland A's. Jurickson Profar coming up. He's going to ground out here to second base, but he's going to move the runner over with only 1 out. Here's Laureano, and he's going to gap one into left center field. That's going to bring home a run. He's going to get to second base quite easily. And the A's getting on the board here, but Sam Tuivailala coming into the game now. He's got a 4.62 ERA in 35 appearances. So we'll see what ends up happening here. Tuivailala going to give up a deep fly ball, but Mitch Haniger gets to it. That'll be an out. They do not test Haniger's arm. So 2 outs, 1 on. There's the rookie Malone, and he's going to pop one deep to center field, and it's out of here. 7-3. Piscotty strikes out. Here's Chapman in the next inning, top of the 9th. He's going to hit one deep to right center, and it's out of here over 380 feet. Here's Chad Pinder. He will walk. Murphy. Pinder going to try for second. He's going to get gunned down by Fernando Mortero. Here's Murphy once again. He's going to line one into center field on a full count, and that's going to put 1 on with 2 away here. Tuivailala trying to get out of this game, and it's Jurickson Profar. And that thing's over 400 feet. It's out of here. And that's going to make it a 1-run game. Getting too tight for the Mariners' liking. They're going to bring in Ken Giles for his 35th appearance of the year. And he's going to get Laureano to fly to right field. Haniger takes care of it. And we escape with a narrow victory. A lot more narrow than it should have been. Justice Sheffield pitched very well today. 7 1/3. Gave up 2 runs on 2 strikeouts. So we end up with a win, but giving up 6 runs in the last 2 innings is not a confidence boost going into the next game. Mortero goes 1 for 3 today. Not exactly what you want to see. RBIs from Santana, Haniger. The Yankees then turn around after selling off Andrew Miller. They get Starling Marte, a 32-year-old player, on a 1-year deal for Nomar Mazara. Another head-scratcher. I don't know. The Yankees usually do smart things. They're not doing that today. So now we go into a National League park. It's going to be Corbin Burns for the Milwaukee Brewers taking on Yusei Kikuchi. We're going to see Kikuchi bat today. There is Xander Bogaerts with a single right away, and he has done really well this episode. But Christian Yelich, the MVP at one point, is going to hit one deep to left field, and that's going to be a solo shot. Here's 2 on with 1 away, and look at this play by Shed Long, tossing it behind him. Beautiful play. Here's Yelich again, but this time, no home run. It's a double play ball to end the inning again. Anthony Rendon going to get the single out to left field, and that's, again, going to put 2 on. This time, nobody out. Mitch hand grenades is going to get one to fall down. Look at that. And we've got 3 on base. Base is bombed for Domingo Santana. Rips one to center. It's going to get caught. We're going to get the tag up by Bogaerts. He's coming home. He's going to make it. And we're going to get runners on the corners. Nothing else happened there. But here's Kikuchi. And the second baseman boots it, and Kikuchi's on base for Malik Smith to rip one out to center. And the center fielder can't make the grab, and that's going to put 2 on in scoring position here for Xander Bogaerts, who's really done it so far this episode. And that's going to bring them both in as the right fielder can't make the catch either. So now Dan Altavilla coming in the game for his 12th appearance of the season, a 3.18 ERA, not doing so bad. Then here, thrown on to second, they can't get a single out. That is a failure. Here's Ben Gamel coming in, but that would be caught for the out. Now Ken Giles coming in for his 38th appearance of the year. He's got 28 saves so far, looking for his 29th. Here's the first batter. It's Springer, and he's going to be out with a fly ball in foul territory. Here's Laurie, and that's a silly strikeout. Here's Nottingham, and he is going to strike out as well on the 100-mile-an-hour fastball. And that ends this one. Giles will be the player of the game. Kikuchi goes 6 strong, 1 earned run. Some very good starting pitching from our guys right now. I was thinking about maybe making a move for a starter. It doesn't look like we're going to need to do that. Bogaerts, huge this episode. 3 for 4 today, 2 RBIs for him. Domingo Santana, the other ribby in this one, in this 3-1 victory. The bullpen solid today. Gotta enjoy that. Gotta enjoy that. Especially against one of the better teams in the National League in the Milwaukee Brewers. Glad we were able to take them down. Corbin Burns did an job. So now we are through the month of July. I did not simulate the last day in July because it is the trade deadline now. And this is where I want you guys to come in. You guys that have actually been watching this series and are paying attention. Mitch Hand Grenades. He's got 1 year arbitration left. We can buy him out or we can just go to arbitration. This is what it's going to look like and what it would cost to buy him out of arbitration pretty much. If we wanted to do like a 3-year deal, it's probably where we'd get him the cheapest, but it's going to be about a 9.7 a year contract for him. So, is that something that we want to do, or do we want to take the chance with arbitration? They'll probably end up paying him like $6 or $7 million for that year of arbitration, and then we could worry about what we want to pay him, but he'll probably be making more than $9.7 million, I can tell you that. He'll probably be a $20 million a year guy. Derek Rodriguez, we went ahead, we traded for him. He's done pretty well for us. He's 10-7 with a 3.33 ERA. He wants 5 years. That would be an $8.9 million contract per year. That's not bad, I don't think, in my mind, but he is a straight-up free agent if we don't sign him. So these are extensions that we can make. Now, Malik Smith has 1 year of arbitration yet left. This is a guy I definitely don't want to lose. He's batting .317. Now, if we go for 6 years trying to buy him out of arbitration, keep him until he's 33 years old, it'd be $13.5-ish million with a 5-year contract. He's going to be in that 13 to 14 million range. I think that would be cheaper than what he would get on the open market, so it could be worth it. So here's Joe Jimenez. He's 26 years old and a reliever, and he's been going up in overall. I mean, he's been pretty good for us. 382 isn't excellent, but he can get better. And it looks like it'd be about a 4.3 a year million dollar deal for a 5-year. If we wanted to go 4-year, get him till he's 30, we're looking at about $4 million a year. But he does have 2 years of arbitration left, so it could be a little premature for that. We might want to let him go to arbitration. But these are decisions that got to be made. Let me know in the comment section below what you're thinking on these things. There's some other guys here. I'm not going to look at them all, but here's Shed Long. We got plenty of time with him. He's on contract renew, so we could still pay him nothing. So I'm not worried about that. Mortero, he's on contract renew as well. So these are guys that we're not even going to have to pay. But it is the trade deadline. Let me know. Are there things you're thinking we need to do? Are there players you want to extend, players you want to trade before we get, really screwed here? Let me know in the comments section below. Don't be afraid to drop a like, subscribe if you are new. Plenty more of this, as well as 3 other franchises right now on the channel. Franchise content all day, every day here on Franchise Gaming.
You're a pretty little star boy.